Good afternoon. Now I almost know what it feels to be a rock star, because if you check this one, it feels like, being a rock star. But today, even interesting and more exciting is about intelligent packaging. So what is intelligent packaging? I will tell you about. But as you saw the pictures of the Mercedes going there on a new innovative way, I'm here also to talk about business development, new business models that we are doing and how we do it. And also the opportunities there are for our customers and consumers to work with us. So, digital connectivity of goods and consumables, that's the idea. So, Stora Enso is a renewables material growth company. We act globally. To some of Scandinavian people and also globally we are known. But before we go into the details of intelligent packaging, let's check the video. What is Stora Enso and intelligent packaging? So please.
Have you ever thought about what a tree can do? For the way we live? The environment? The planet? Too much of what we consume today is made from non-renewable materials. We can recycle some of them, a few times, but we can't renew them. These materials contribute to global warming, threatening growth, prosperity, and our everyday lives. And consumers all over the world are demanding change. They want solutions that will help them take better care of the planet. Now, imagine that everything you bought came from material that is not only recyclable, but renewable. Regrown year after year, where the only gas that's emitted is pure breathable oxygen, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere instead of releasing it. Trees. We've been using them for ages. They keep us informed. They keep us warm. They keep us protected. And over time, we've innovated and made new discoveries. Trees. Today, we can break the fibers down into tiny, tiny microfibrils and separate the components of wood. Tomorrow, we'll be rebuilding them into new materials, like strong and light carbon fibers, that in turn can be turned into cars, planes, windmills. We'll even be replacing oil-based plastic bottles. Now, you might think that a plastic bottle is not a big deal, but you could build a tower to the moon with all the plastic bottles used in just 1 year. 25 times over. More people living in cities means more of those bottles. It means more food packages. It means more housing. Think about making all of these things with renewable materials. But not only that, we can make materials intelligent. Packages that tell us where they've been, where they are, what's inside, and if it's fresh. Soon, we'll see a range of new inventions pop up from all sorts of places. Transparent wood, programmable wood that can change shape or form depending on the needs, paper that can store energy, and solar panels from trees. Trees can slow down global warming, but in order to do that, we have to take care of them, grow more than we harvest, and get the most from every fiber in every one. Have you ever thought about what a tree can do? We do, all the time. Stora Enso, the renewable materials company.
Good. So that's a big picture of Stora Enso, where we want to be. And you saw also the parts of the intelligent packaging, what we are going to do and what we are doing at the moment. So intelligent packaging is working with the digitizing businesses. It's really as you saw in the video, those packages, products, goods, items, connected genuinely, truly, digitally to back-end system, delivering data that our customers can improve their business performance. So really physical world connected to the digital world. So intelligent packaging is truly focused on that one. With that, we focus to the old technology that has been with us for several times, but so have been the softwares and computers. So we use RFID and combine that with a different kind of reader infrastructure networks, solution services for data delivery. Intelligent packaging within Stora Enso, it's a startup within a large corporation. So we do not sell paper and board, we sell solutions. And we are focused on the customer's business performance, whether it's in supply chain, whether it's in customer engagement. That's our target. So simply to say, we increase the EBITDA or improve our customers' market share. It's rather simple, but when you think about it, that's the way it needs to be. We focus currently because when you are in a startup like we are, I could say we are actually a SME corporation within a big corporation. So we need to focus, and the areas that we are specifically focused are industrial manufacturing. So what Stora Enso does, but also other similar companies. We deliver our solutions internally and externally. We focus also on healthcare and a new retail, and I will touch upon these shortly. So when you think about really the connectivity of goods and items sold on retail or used in healthcare or manufactured at certain site, you need to get them digitally truly connected to able to trace them, to able to do correct analytics. So if you think about artificial intelligence, if you don't have reliable and valuable data, you cannot deliver sufficient value to your customers. Globally, apparel industry is taking this very heavily forward. Zara is a good example. They have implemented this in 850 stores. Like I said, business performance, 9.7% sales uplift, and able to do over 1 billion inventory reduction. So this is the retail part, and especially in general, new retail is pushing heavily in US and Asia. I will come back to that later afterwards. So as said, retail is one, but then also the industrial manufacturing. And this means it's mainly digitizing the supply chains. So if you think about manufacturing of anything, any goods, so it starts from the suppliers. Some supplier is delivering to somebody something. And the better you control that one, better you control the flow, the better you are able to improve your sales and operations planning, improve your inventories, decrease waste. And if you think about waste and sustainability, I see this as a very important factor. And industrial side, the simple flow is that there are several different areas that you can improve or create new opportunities to customers. Starting from suppliers, going to manufacturing, different sites of manufacturing, getting the goods traced, but not only in the manufacturing sites. I can almost skip the automatic warehouses. They are working fine, but what happens after? So we are really focusing here on regional and local warehouses, closer and closer to the end user, the end customer. We build these kind of solutions globally, that for example, our customers have 200, 300, even 1,000 different sites globally that they need to manage automatically with the exact data. It's nice words in that sense, to say that now you can start to trace in a better way. But it's true also that what we see from the retail market and also from the manufacturing side, here are some examples that the retail industry has been using. And just to point out, for example, improvement of a profit margin within retail, 60% increase. So these are true numbers that has been happening with global retailers utilizing these kind of solutions. And also we put a kind of a simple example of one of our case that you have a 2.67 million case, and you can get, for example, net present value or IRR 22%. So with rather low investment, you can get quite good benefits. And it's scalable. It's, for high volumes, but also for exact traceability of medium volumes. New retail I want to touch here today because of the fact that we in Scandinavia, we are a bit isolated from the Europe and the world, especially Asia and US, what is happening in retail. So there are things, a lot happening in retail. Everybody almost knows the Amazon Go example. So it's a good example that they have set this kind of a fully automated store, that the kind of a traditional store, the brick and mortar store and the online store are to be combined. And it's about shopping experience. I can buy this easily, that if I just could go easily to a shop, get my goods and get out in an efficient way. Hey, I'm an engineer, so that's the way I like it. But also you can build additional services and features to make the shopping experience appealing. Amazon Go is a good example, but Asia, a lot is happening. In the last few months, stores without checkouts and queues have spread in China like a wildfire. So there are lots of activities there. And kind of a comment for there, in addition to this kind of a consumer customer engagement, you get the supply chain visibility, supply chain traceability. So these kind of brand owners, they get double benefits of using this. So we call it kind of a double EBIT that is delivered to our customers. Even going further, there is a case how the behavior is changing within the consumers. It's not only the e-commerce that is driving forward, it's a kind of a combination of these. If you think about the consumers, you need to be individually targeted. You need to be able to serve them locally. Customized information, better alternatives based on the need, and ability to shop anywhere, anytime. And this is an area that we are working with intelligent packaging. Our learnings in the supply chain, like I mentioned, I just want to bring a case example. So what we've done here is we have digitized our customers' packages from the point of origin, from their manufacturing, through a 3PL and to their dealer network. So this means that processes are faster, more reliable, more automated, and the customer experience at the dealers are increased. In top of that one, then you can imagine what kind of analytical tools, analytical means of improving their business performance you can bring with this one. But that's actually not our task. We leave it to the others. So we in Stora Enso Intelligent Packaging, we deliver the data that our customers can start to improve their business performance. And in this case, for example, our learnings, the main kind of a business drivers, like I said, that you need to get money to your customer, is a simple things. Efficiency in inbound and outbound processes. You know that everything is now working with barcodes or QR codes. There's a lot of manual interventions. There's a lot of manual work. The systems are working. You can go to any brand owner or retailer and ask that, is the barcode working? They can say yes, yes, it's working. But then when you start to work with them and improve the processes, suddenly you see that you can work with the case. So in this supply chain focused case, we improved the sales and operation planning. It's a good example here that this customer had a seasonal product which they needed to trace for better profitability. So it actually means that with this kind of a single item traceability from the point of origin to their dealers, they could start to reduce their temporary warehouses, and they were able to reduce their warehouses and the inventory related there 30%. With this one, when they are almost on real time knowing when the customers are buying the goods from the dealers, of course, it led to improved inventory levels. Again, less products to be manufactured, but I would like to emphasize here that also less products to be wasted. So there I want to point of this kind of a digitalization of flows of goods and items in retail, in healthcare or industrial. This brings also the factor to reduce the waste. And you all know where the world is going. We cannot consume and throw away the amount of goods that we are throwing at the moment. So just a note on emphasizing that one. So getting back to the boring details. So payback in this kind of a case is less than a 2-year. Annual EBITDA improvement of the group. The company group EBITDA improvement 2.2%. And of course, top line growth expected to the better customer service. So simple things, digitalizing products, packages, making them connected, making the reader infrastructure, collecting with the softwares the data and deliver it to ERP systems or similar, we were able to reach these kind of numbers. Before I ended my speech, I want to bring out the offering that what we are doing. This is in a way to find opportunities in your business, but we are also looking for partners to take this out globally and locally. So the value is the one that I emphasize the most. We have been pushing technology forward with the rope to the ceiling, so it doesn't work. So we work with different kind of customers that we do business case consultation for them. So we have hired a team of people from consultation companies or similar that are able to turn these technological software, hardware solutions to numbers that the business stakeholders understand. Then we come to the hardware part. So we manufacture and design the tags and the way they are integrated to the products and packages. So this is for scalability. We focus on high volume cases, and I truly believe that we have a great offering on that side. The connectivity platform is how the goods and items are read and how the data gathered from there are delivered to ERP systems. So with this one, these kind of parts you need to have in place before you can start to utilize the data. So if you have poor data, you don't get value. If you have good data, you have value. Thank you.